Here we are at the corner of Athens Highway and Logan Drive. We have a power outage. And as a result, we have traffic that is lined up all the way back to Main Street around the corner there. One little simple outage is causing a huge backup on 78. Since there's no opposing traffic, most people are just choosing to ride right on through. Which, if there's no opposing traffic, they should keep it moving as best as possible. Even though you're supposed to treat it as a four-way stop, if there's nobody turning, see, we're about to have an accident right here. We just keep it moving. There's nobody in the turning lane across. They should keep it moving. Now the traffic light down at Lowe's is working, but this one here at the post office at Logan Drive, this one is out. Reasons unknown at this time. Woo! We might just have to stay right here for a little bit. I was fixing to walk back down through there and show y'all how far the traffic's backed up. But we might have to stay right here for just a little bit. Here we have the good fellas in engine 18. Hats off to the men and women of the fire department. They got a hard job out here. A dangerous job. They put their lives on the line every day that they come out here. They don't know if they're going home. Some crazy driver not paying attention. They could be on a scene and get hit, and that's it. Tesla going by with all their cameras active, taking video of everything around them. I think every vehicle should be equipped with surround cameras. That way, every situation is recorded, and officers don't have to waste time on investigations. All they have to do is review video and wham, bam, click, clack. That's it. That will free them up with a lot of time. Seems like traffic is not getting as heavy down on that end down there now. Maybe we're making it through the heaviest part of the morning. Oh, people not knowing when their turn is. People, if it's been a while since you've updated your knowledge on the driving rules and regulations, check with the State of Georgia Handbook. It gives you everything. There ain't nothing wrong with going back and refreshing. Learn how to treat a four-way stop. Which vehicle goes first? Competing exhaust, truck versus car. Can't miss that Jeep. Wonder if it glows in the dark. Snellville Police down here in Loganville. Oh, this lady didn't stop at all. She almost got in a wreck right there. She just saw the other car in front of her going and she went too. And that one did the same thing. Didn't wait their turn. It wasn't her turn. Amazing. All right, let's see what happens here. We got Loganville's finest over here. They're keeping an eye on the intersection. They know these are troubling times. Nice wrecker. Love those heavy equipment operators. Another vehicle just went right behind the one in front of them and didn't wait their turn. I'm telling you, I think if we stay here long enough, ain't wishing nothing bad on nobody, but it's their own actions that get them in trouble. It's still staying backed up to the curve right there. Probably the traffic light at Main Street is probably working pretty good, keeping the timing right. That way it ain't getting too backed up. The timing of the lights changes as the day goes on. They are programmed for the busiest times to allow the biggest flow of traffic to go through. Anytime that there's an issue with the timing of a light, it's all on the Department of Transportation because they control how long a light stays green and how long that it stays red. That's what the control boxes are right there. Inside those are the controls for the lights. As the day goes by and the morning rush hour goes along, the timing changes. Now Snellville, back years ago in the 70s, they started working with timing of the lights to keep the flow on 78 going straight through, so you weren't just starting and stopping and starting and stopping. But over time, they ended up with more lights per quarter mile, and it got almost impossible to, when you got so many lights in a given area, it's almost impossible to get the timing just right, because human behavior changes all the time, and that changes the driving patterns, and sometimes you might have heavy traffic when you didn't expect it. Sometimes you might have light traffic when you expected heavy traffic. So there's no way to ever get it right, and you have to constantly reevaluate to even get it close. That takes time, and time is equal to money. And with inflation, you need more money to do the same thing. So enough about all that. Let's watch these cars go by. This will throw an extra 5 or 10 minutes maybe on some of these drivers. The flow's going pretty good. I think maybe two and a half, 3 minutes maybe to get from where the red truck is up to here. Maybe not that long. It's flowing pretty good. We're 17 and a half minutes in. I'm probably going to call it about 20 minutes. Unless something happens. his gearbox don't sound too good. Grandma knows what the rules of driving are. She did better than a lot of the younger folks I see here. No disrespect to grandmas out there at all. I called my granny Granny. Grandma's just fine, Nanny, Nana. Everybody's got a different name. They're all beloved. Oh boy. I was fixing to go again. Every time you think you want to go, it's like little things happen that keep you interested. And it's kind of like the rule of thumb of life is chaos creates chaos. One thing happens and that leads to another, and then another. All because that one little thing happened first. And I know to some folks this might be a boring video, but some people like to watch traffic. They like the anticipation of not knowing what's going to happen. You can never tell. Life is unpredictable. When you think you've got it figured out and you can predict what's going to happen. Look at there, somebody making a U-turn right there. Dangerous driving in an already congested area where people are confused. Somebody is going to make a U-turn right there. Unbelievable. And I was just saying, when you think that something is not going to happen, something happens, and then you end up with more anticipation. What is coming next? Who knows? I hate to leave because I know as soon as I leave, something's going to happen. And I won't be able to document it. So something else a lot of people don't realize. Nobody was letting her go, and it was her turn. Crazy. What people don't realize is when you take a photograph or video, you are creating a historical document. So remember that when you're out there and you're like, well, somebody ought to record that for history. Hit your video record button on your phone. You can post it, and if you don't want to take up the space, then you can erase it off your phone and have it posted where it will live forever. Life gives us many opportunities, and we can watch them go by, or we can reach out and grab a hold of the opportunity. Be active in your life. But be active for all the positive reasons. Woo! Because life is good. We are blessed. Once again, people are starting to get confused. This vehicle over here is not taking their turn. and it's confusing folks. This guy is messing everybody up because he's not taking his turn, and everybody is hesitating longer because they are waiting on him to go, and he's not going. It is your turn. Boy, you couldn't do that back in the 50s, get on your gas like that. The police pull you over and charge you for laying drag. Couldn't be doing no hot rodding. Nowadays, whoo, seems like we get a whole lot of that. We got a couple of vehicles that come through every day, hot rodding, snatching gears, squawking tires. Maybe one day I'll get them on video and show them to you. Well, we still got traffic down that way. Morning rush ain't over yet. We're gonna get a little bit more video. Alright, I'm gonna mosey on back down toward the corner down here and see what's going on down here. See how far this traffic goes back. Folks blowing horns. See, I knew as soon as I walked away something be going on. See, when you got your bass going on behind your seat and you're working and you get in your truck after mowing that grass, you let that bass vibrate that seat behind you, you get that muscle massage on your back, makes you loosen up and feel a whole lot better. Bad drivers using the turning lane in areas that aren't the turning lane. Folks, when you see a wide, solid, white line, that's a no trespass line. You're not supposed to cross it. That's why a lot of people get pulled over on the road, because they cross the line. And when the police sees your tire cross that line, that gives them probable cause to pull you over and check you out and see why you're not driving in the middle of your lane. So it looks like the morning traffic's been moving pretty good here. As long as the backup ain't no more than this right here, I think everybody will make it on time to work this morning. So y'all have a blessed day and be safe out there.